Good afternoon, Team Infinity friends and family. I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully, by the time you watch this spring weather is continuing to hit. I'm sure you probably clicked to watch this video because of the enticing headline, "Has our real estate market peaked?" I want to answer that question, and I also want to tell you up front, I want to bring a lot of value in this quick, less than 5-minute video. I also want to make a special offer at the very end that if you're looking at selling your house within the next 6 months or so, maybe even the next year or so, you won't want to miss, because it may cause you to shift your move date upward just a little bit, or at least to engage me to kind of see what I can do for you. So you'll want to stand by for that offer as well. First off, the title of this video was really based on nationwide real estate trends, nationwide real estate market. The answer, in my humble opinion, is no. The real estate market has not peaked yet. You can only see a peak once it's behind you. And those are not my words. It's actually the words of the founder of Keller Williams, Gary Keller, who, although he says some controversial things, I do believe that the guy knows what he's talking about when it comes to real estate. He founded Keller Williams in '81, and he's grown it to over 100,000 agents. I feel like you got to know something. So with that in mind, I do want to say that I feel like we're still trending upward. In San Antonio specifically, the number of home sales that transpired this January versus last January are up 16%. It was about 1,700 and some change home sales January of last year versus over 2,000 home sales this year. So that's really, really nice to hear. If you're in San Antonio, if you have money in a real estate portfolio here in San Antonio, I think that's very important. As far as average sales price, we were right around $250,000 last year. Now we're right around $270,000 for the average sales price. So I think that's really great news. It just says home values are going up as an average. The median is a bit lower. I think the median was about $235,000. But these are incredible numbers, because the fact is, when I got into real estate in '05, the average was a lot closer to 150, 170, somewhere in that vicinity. So I do believe that we are probably in the vicinity of the peak of a real estate market. And when I say in the vicinity, I'm looking at a 20-year chart, right? So if you looked at a chart from 2005 to 2025, and let's just say that we're looking at somebody who sold a home in March of 2020, did that person pick a decent time to sell on that chart at that point in time? I believe that that person will be able to look back from their 2025 self and say, yeah, when I sold that house in San Antonio in 2020, that was actually a pretty good time to sell. I'm glad I did it. So that's what I mean when I say we're close to a peak, whether we're 2 years out, whether we're 3 years out from an actual peak here in San Antonio, or maybe even in the nationwide real estate market. I do think we're close. That's where I think we are. I'd love to talk to you about it. If you have any questions, feel free to email me or call me. As far as the offer goes, for anybody that is seeing this video, you guys hold a special place in my heart. You guys have probably been the backbone of our business. We recently made the San Antonio Top 25 in the Business Journal again. I just got an email about the award, so I assume we're somewhere in there. I need to look at the details, but I was excited when a past client sent that to me, so I really appreciate all of you guys. And for that reason, I wanted to make you a special offer. If you're looking to sell your home in the near future, whether it's the next 6 months or a year, and if you have some flexibility, please pay attention to this offer. I want to offer you the opportunity for us to sell your home at full service, which means we would actually do all of the different advertising that we customarily do for a 6% seller for 4.5%. We're going to actually do the whole listing the way that we always do for 4.5%, with one catch. And this is where I need to ask for you to participate and to maybe help us out to make it a true win-win. If you find somebody and refer us somebody that is planning to sell their home in the next 90 days, we will sell your home for 4.5%. We can't make that deal with everybody, but we're going to offer it all the way down the chain until somebody doesn't have anybody to refer us to. So if the person that you refer us has somebody else to refer as well, then we will also grant that person the same exact deal. So you'll want to pass that along. This is just the opportunity to have a team that does service in the realm of 7% value, sell your home at a 4.5% commission with one caveat, and that is send us somebody who's planning to sell their home within the next 90 days. We want to have that conversation with them. If that conversation goes well and it looks to be a legitimate person who's truly planning to sell, we will grant you that discount. And I'm really excited to see what happens because of this, because I just think that one good turn deserves another. If we're able to help people and we can kind of pass on the discount, pass on the leverage, I'm definitely glad to do that. I know there's a lot of options out there with different companies such as Opendoor and Redfin and all these different companies that are doing discounts and offering basic service. So I want to let you know we offer above and beyond service. I'm glad to get you more information on what we do. We'll do it at that 4.5%. All we ask is refer us somebody that's planning on selling a home, and I'll even offer the same thing if you have somebody that's looking to buy a home. As long as they're a legitimate person that's planning on doing so within the next 90 days, this offer will stand. I really appreciate you guys sticking through this whole video. I know it went a little long. I appreciate you. Please PM me, whether it's Facebook, whether it's email, whether it's the phone number, or any kind of contact medium that's attached to this particular video. Just reach out, see what we can do for you. And I think it all starts with a market analysis. So once I find out what your home is worth, I'll see what I can offer you. I'll give you a great idea of what your net result will be. And then you can just decide if it's worth it to entertain the sale further. But call us anytime. Really appreciate your time and have a great day. Take care.